live. Back to streaming Dragon Age Origins. I always have to think about the name a little bit before I say it because I always get this confused with Dragon's Dogma, another really good RPG, but that's more of an action RPG. Anyway, I'll be right back. Just give me a second to share a stream. Okay, I'm back. Hey, Nilavani. What's up? Finally got your power back, huh? It was out for 10 hours. I know how you feel. The power... We've been experiencing a lot of power outages around here, too. The neighbors, they have, like, generators. So... They at least can have a little bit of power during, like, I guess, a short outage. But it's not practical for everyone to have one. Especially when you live in the city like you do. I mean, where are you going to put a generator, right? It would be nice if apartment complexes like had generators of their own, but it's a lot of electricity to supply for the whole apartment complex. I don't know how large the apartment you live in is, but I'd imagine They'd require a lot of electricity. Power went out, then it went out again, like 1 a.m. It wasn't fixed until like 3 p.m. Yeah, it was ridiculous. So what'd you do while the power was out? Did you go out? You once told me that you like to drive around and just kind of drive when the power's out sometimes. I have a tablet, so I use that sometimes when the power goes out. Whoa. Alright, so where we last left off, the golem joined our cause. I probably won't be using it, but it's just good to have it anyway. Cat litter and bananas. Yeah, I mean, that's what I keep saying. There's radiation in the room that you're sitting in right now. People are just irrationally scared of radiation. People don't understand science. That's the problem. Hey, Zax. Alright. We should just leave. Took time to clean up. Had to get a lot of ice to try and preserve some things in my fridge from rotting. You have some leftover schnitzel in your fridge that you need to keep on ice or something like that? Maybe some other delicacies? Let's see. It was kind of funny. I was playing a video game, and there's this German guy in it, or at least in the beginning, right before he gets murdered. And he's like, I could go some Wiener Schnitzel now. I'm doing my horrible, generic European accent there. I could really go for some Wiener Schnitzel right now. That's my shitty European accent. Very generic sounding. Where do we go? Ruined Temple? What's in the Ruined Temple again? I can't remember. What is here? Let me see. I mean, since it's just here. The game I was talking about, it's a graphic adventure game made by the same guy that, same guys that worked on Maniac Mansion. Did anyone want to play Maniac Mansion? I never saw that video, Zax. What is this place? Oh, yeah, I've been here. This is just, yeah, this is where, ugh. Yeah, I don't want to be here. Yeah, that was the Village of Haven place. Okay, let's go to Frostback Mountains. Never played it. Maniac Mansion was made by LucasArts. So back in the day, Lucasfilm made a video game division called Lucasfilm Games, and then they changed the name to LucasArts, and they handled all of the video games. And they made Star Wars games, but they also made other kinds of games.
You have coin, stranger? With Orzammar closed off, Old Tegra can get you a discount. Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
Orzammar?
There's two things I'm here for. Travel or trade. Understand?
Orzammar's closed off. Let's go there and see. He talks about the Xbox One. Oh. 1 point to spend on a skill. Okay. I could afford this. Hold on, let me see if it's useful. Let me just save first. It might not be useful, so we might not just bother with it, but let me see.
You have coin. Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
No, Vani, would you ever buy dwarven made shit? Like if a dwarf came up to you and said, "Oh, all this shit's dwarven made," would you buy it? Or would you think that's like low quality stuff? Alright, let's see what this does. It might not give me points for anything that I actually want, but let's see. Alright, let's put that into willpower because I do need more points in that. It's the skills that I don't really need this. You look at it, maybe buy it? I see. Yeah, I don't really need this. I mean, it's expensive, so do I really want to waste my money on this garbage? Not really. This guy's book is useless to me. Yeah. Dwarven made shit. Did he have a backpack? I don't think he does, but let's take another look. Let me see. These load times, they're terrible. PlayStation 3 is not known for its good load times, I'm afraid.
You have coin, stranger? With Orzammar, fine weapon and arms.
You like the dwarf main city in World of Warcraft? Oh, so they have like different cities there? So there's like a lot to explore in that game? Yeah, I never played an MMO before. Okay, he doesn't have any of that stuff. Alright, let me buy all this garbage. It's not really that much. Oh, each race has a main city? So it's a pretty big game then, right? Let me try to boost his thing up a little bit. It's a huge game. Especially with all the expansions, right?
Oh, thank you. That's very nice. Oh, thank you. That's very nice.
Managed to boost it up like 3 points. Why not? Alright, let's get out of here. 6 expansions. Is there like a giant pack where you can get World of Warcraft and all the expansions in one? When I get my gaming PC, I might want to just do that. I want to get it all at once. And then be overloaded. And then my backlog will just fill up with games that I'm never going to play. Because I'm just going to be spending all my time with World of Warcraft.
I said something drawing near.
Rogaine sends his regards.
Man, the lag. Oh, everything's folded into the... the main game now. So it includes all the expansions. That's interesting. So only one expansion is missing from the $20 price tag. I see. Interesting. Yeah, maybe when I get my gaming PC, I'll get World of Warcraft. That might be interesting, and maybe we could even play together or something. Maybe. I would have to get my gaming PC. I see. What's the newest one called? How much did the expansions cost originally by themselves?
You hear about this son of Marek? Some bastard from Redcliffe, I hear. Are we supposed to be impressed?
If our Lehman's standing up for him, I'd say we should be.
Let's talk to the dwarves.
How am I supposed to live with no crafts to sell? I'll be ruined.
Legion's the newest one? Oh, okay.
I've never seen an elf down here before.
You heard about the revolt in Oswin?
Haven't played it in a
Got
year
put
and a
down
half.
by the Legion, I heard.
Yeah, that's how it was with me in Diablo 2 for a while. Last time I played Diablo 2 was with
So you
Nerdheart.
met this sibling of yours?
What can I do for you?
Oh, damn it. Morgan was about to say something about the sibling with Alistair. Shit.
This ought to be interesting. Such diction. This man is a true scholar and rhetorician. I am honored to be fired by one such as he. Good day.
Okay. Are you gonna talk about Alistair again? We missed it. I want to hear the banter. Fuck! I almost want to reload my save just to hear that. You think I should do it? Should I do it, Nilovani? Should I reload the save and listen to that quip that Morgan was about to say to Alistair?
Oh, you wish to talk to me? Truly, it's a courtesy for one so well-armed to notice a lowly merchant.
Up to me?
Someone has to. Trade with
Maybe I
other
can just look
races
it
to
up on
dry
YouTube.
We surfacers are Orzamar's lifeline, even if we're denied a caste. The Assembly says we've turned our back on the stone, but they still use the goods we bring. Hypocrites.
That's not right. Someone should do something.
Maybe it'll change by the time my children are grown. Twice a year, I'm confined to a trade stall in the Commons, but I see enough. It's very closed in. My grandfather says I've lost my stone sense. I was born topside. I don't remember having it. Best of luck to you.
Alright, what exactly do we gotta do here? Let's try go to the thing and see what happens.
I demand an order. You insult all of Pharrell. King Loghain will not.
Vieta, this land is held in trust for the sovereign dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Loghain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
Who doesn't? If I don't get in, no one should.
Orzammar has no king. Endrin Idukan returned to the stone not 3 weeks ago, sick over the loss of his sons. The Assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
The Wardens killed King Cailan and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Loghain.
Well, that is the Royal Seal. That means only the Assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
You're letting in a traitor? And a foreigner? In the name of King Loghain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden. I will at that. I'm a messenger of King Loghain.
Kill each other as you will, but take your sodding fight off my doorstep.
Let's kill this fool.
I sense something drawing near.
What's this? What's this do? That guy was annoying anyway. Now then, let's go in.
You've done me a service. That fool Imrek was barking for a week. Are all humans so touched? You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden. Though I don't know what help you will find.
Alright. We got in pretty painlessly. The deep roads are up ahead.
A Trost Vala, Warden. Your arrival is a mixed blessing.
If there is anything complimentary to be said about these people, tis that they possess a remarkable facility for carving stone.
Now that's a thing of beauty, daughter. If you work hard like Branka, all Orzammar will know your name.
Mother, I don't want to be like her.
Okay, lots of codexes. Like, when I first played this game, I read all these codexes. Every last one. It's too much. You can't do it.
Show some pity for a poor old... Spare a few bits for an old man.
City similar to the dwarf city in World of Warcraft as well. Giant city built in the mountains. Yeah,
Show some
usually,
pity for a poor old man.
usually the dwarves are depicted in inhabiting underground layers and things like that. They're good with stone, you know, it's the
Tell
typical
me,
stereotypes.
Was the Tower of Magi everything you thought it would be?
Abominations running rampant. Templars ready to slaughter every mage in sight. Yes, it's right.
Angry Grandpa. Yeah, those angry React videos, they've been around YouTube for a long time. The Mabari. We could have brought along the Mabari. The Mabari's a dog. He kind of can act like a tank kind of NPC, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, actually, we were talking about that yesterday, in fact. I think it was yesterday. Or maybe it was the day before. But yeah, you weren't there, so it must have been when we were streaming
None of it is carried
Buster.
in the blood.
Yeah, we were talking
Or
about that.
as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew!
Handlers, separate these dashers in the Diamond Quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
Not speak that way about the man who should be king!
So what was your reaction to it, Nilavani? Chertka was decidedly unsympathetic. He called him a coward for committing suicide. What's your opinion?
I won't have fighting in the Commons, especially in front of outsiders. That son of a fool, I'll have him in the Legion. Vieta, Surfacer. I'm bid to let you walk the Commons, but keep your place. Warden or not, I want order. Surface problems. Well, we have no king to hear you. You can join the shouting at the Assembly in the Diamond Quarter if you want. Bunch of Desher lords bickering over sand. Balin, Harrowmont. Is one so different? No paragons here. They've caged themselves for fear of each other. As you've seen, keeping order down among us working people is dodgy. No place for a proper lord. Balin speaks through his second, Vartag Gavorn, in the Assembly. Lord Harrowmont speaks through Dulin Ferender from his estate. Surfacers appoint no paragons? Truly, you're lost in all that sky. They are the best of us, declared living ancestors. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate, the true bright spot in the Diamond Quarter. See, that's why I don't want you surfacers seeing our worst. You'll think that's all we are. The market is thin, but busy, and the tavern never closes. Bad blood is usually kept to the proving. Should toss Balin and Harrowmont in there, sort this all out in a hurry.
You feel bad for him, but do you agree with Chertka when he says that he's a coward? Do you also share in that sentiment, or do you disagree?
Personal battles for honor and ancestor. I don't expect a surfacer to understand. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate, the true bright spot in the Diamond Quarter. Yes, you should.
Alright, let's see. Vartag Gavorin doing Forender. You disagree with Chertka. I see. But Chertka says he's a coward because he has kids, he has a wife, he has responsibilities to his family, and he took the easy way out. What do you have to say about that? Your shit in Orzammar and Chaos. Alright, we'll just wander around until we can figure out what we're supposed to do.
I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors? Although, I can't imagine your ancestors reside in the stone. My name is Vilda, widow of Turok of the Smith caste. I pray here every day for my son, Ruck. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return or for the ancestors to accept his soul. It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud, but he got separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them. The Deep Roads are where Darkspawn come from. They descend for miles into the earth, and we must patrol them constantly or be overrun. I lost my husband to them. If I lost my son the same way... How? There is no way except to brave the Deep Roads yourself.
Don't have much to say. Only he knows what was going on in his head to do that. Yeah. Who knows? He didn't kill himself. He didn't kill anyone else. That's cowardly. So I guess you and Chertka have different philosophies. So do you believe that people have the right to commit suicide if they so choose, Nilavani? Like, if you were in control of things, would you make suicide legalized?
Warden. So you could do it. Only wardens face the Deep Roads without a company backing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers. Please, find me as soon as you return.
I'll help her out, because I'm such a magnanimous guy.
Maker's blessing on you, brother.
What the fuck? Why is this guy part of the fucking church? Not very religious.
Oh, you look as if you come from the surface. I thought perhaps you were raised in the way of the Chantry. I'm Brother Burkle of the Red Cliff Chantry, returned to my ancestors' land to spread the chant of light.
Even in the very bowels of the earth, we hear no end of this chant.
And that is something to rejoice in, good sister. I'm petitioning to open a chantry in Orzammar. There is resistance. It's obvious the world wasn't created by the mortal souls who dwelt within.
Don't know how you would criminalize
Yet
it.
the dwarves of Orzammar persist
You
in
criminalize
worshiping
it
their own forefathers.
by making it punishable by death. You tried to kill yourself, so we're gonna kill you. You know, As ridiculous as that sounds, they actually used to do that. Yeah. Yeah, it's enough already, you know. He needs to wake up. Wake up and smell the coffin.
You speak as if these people have deliberately chosen to reject the Maker, but most of them haven't even heard his name. How can they choose the path of enlightenment if they never learn that the path exists?
Perception is full.
Andraste revealed the truth. The Maker took her up to live at his right hand and... No, never mind. It's clear you strayed too far to be brought back with a single conversation.
What quiz was that? Well, there you go. He was unable to start Chantry in Orzammar. Yeah, because I don't want him to do that. That's it. He's only gonna prolong his own suffering. Yeah, and waste valuable resources and oxygen that the rest of us need. You know? We need that oxygen, and he's just going right ahead and breathing it all up. It's like come on, get with the program. You don't need it anymore. We need it.
I tried Dwarven Ale once. I thought it was just something they tricked surfers into drinking, as a joke.
Yeah, I read about that. They tortured him quite a bit. He can't lift his arms above his head.
Atrust Vala, stranger. You must be the Grey Warden we heard about. Welcome to Tapsters.
Yeah, as a result
Cora,
of them torturing him, he's very racist against Vietnamese people. Extremely racist. And you know how I feel about racists, so... He's a scumbag.
So you come to Tapsters? I guess you're not asking for anything official, or you'd be at the Shaperate. But I can certainly give you a mole's eye view.
Let's see.
It's the Bureau of all the Shapers in Orzammar, led by the Shaper of Memories. If you're from the surface, I guess you'd call them scholars. They keep all of our records, laws, genealogies. You got questions about Orzammar's history, and don't mind answers in words as long as your leg, that's the place to go.
You gotta look it up on Wikipedia, Zax. Go ahead. Look it up. I read it there somewhere. And besides, it's common sense. United States soldiers were notorious for saying very racist things about Vietnamese people while they were there. They would commonly refer to them as gooks. Yeah, gooks. It's a very racist term. Very, very racist. I mean, they were only torturing him. What's his problem? He shouldn't generalize all Vietnamese people for the actions of specific Vietnamese people. That's very irrational. Very stupid of him to do that. And since he did that, he deserves to suffer for his crimes against humanity.
He'd be in the Diamond Quarter. Pardon, the Nobles District. Upstairs from here, however you call it. The Nobles stay upstairs, except when they're slumming. You'll find the Assembly there, the Palace, the Shaperate, and plenty of estates. Down from here is just Dust Town or the mines, so my recommendation is avoid. It's not part of the city, just some old tunnels where the Castlists build their nests. No one goes there if they can help it. But if you want fun, your best bet is the Proving. It's a chance for all the best fighters in Orzammar to test their skills. There's a tournament today. Arenas between here and the Diamond Quarter. A Grey Warden is always welcome in Tapsters.
Okay, let's see. Looks like the word was censored, Zax. You see, even Twitch knows that that is an offensive word that you're not supposed to use.
Lord Dennick Helmy, honored Desher of the Orzammar Assembly, and terrible disappointment to my esteemed mother, who doesn't like me spending time in taverns. You understand what I'm saying, right? On the surface, there are no castes, and it works fine. Am I right, Warden? You don't get far as the youngest and most outspoken member of the Assembly without keeping an ear to the stone. I heard there was a Grey Warden in town. No offense, but you kind of stand out. Very good. I guess someone already told you I was good for nothing, drinking my life away at tapsters. Or did they leave off at greatest shame to ever fall upon the Assembly? I've always liked that one. You know, most smiths and tavern keeps would make decent deshers if we gave them a chance and a seat in the Assembly. Orzammar are so mired in tradition, no one bothers asking if the castes are even necessary. Me and 79 other fine, upstanding examples of how someone who's born into every privilege inevitably wants more. They're not fond of my views on equality. I doubt either candidate has been outside the Diamond Quarter in his life. But Lord Harrowmont seems a bit more forgiving. Prince Balin's brilliant, I'll give him that, and subtle as sin. But I don't think anything in Orzammar matters more to him than winning. Badly. Oh, you're serious? Well, it's simple, I guess. The king and elected deshers of the Assembly are at the top. Then it's the nobles. Then the warriors and all the craftsmen. At the bottom are servants. The casteless and criminals are below even that. Your caste is determined by that of your same-sex parent. And that's where you stay your whole life, whatever your skill.
Deep Road sucks. Honestly, nothing can be worse than the Fade. The Fade is the worst part of this game. Like, the Deep Roads, from what I remember, like, it was long, but I don't remember, like, hating it. And since I'm a mage, I don't really think I'm gonna have too much trouble with it. I'm just guessing, but I really don't think I will. I mean, we've been doing good so far. Really, all I need in order to excel is just have my party tank for me, and then me and Morrigan go to town on everyone. And, Liliana, you know, she does some missile damage as well. Maybe I could swap out Liliana for the whatchamacallit, whatever that guy's name is, the golem. But Liliana does summon the wolf, which helps. So, I don't know. We'll see, but I'm not actually dreading it too much.
As you wish.
As long as I have my party with me, then I should be fine. It's anytime I'm separated from my party.
What? Get away. You'll change like the rest. Monsters hidden in all my friends. There's things older than Darkspawn. And once you're in the story, they find you. See? I found copies. All from the same pen, and older than the ones in song. Dormant my ass. Take them. I want out. I won't disappear chasing a lie. I won't.
Remember not liking it? So, you said you were a rogue. Did you do melee, or did you do ranged combat with a bow? Alright, we're just gonna head straight to the Diamond Quarter, I guess. We don't need to waste too much time. I like to get down to business, if you know what I mean. Where's the Diamond Quarter? Let me see. Ooh, the Deep Roads. Mostly melee. Yeah, I don't know how well... Oh, there it is. I don't know how well a rogue does in melee. If I were to guess, they probably are pretty good on the offense, but not so good on the defense. Again, that's just a guess. I don't really know. So that might have been part of the reason why. Where are we going? Yeah, we gotta go this way. Of course, with me, I'm just the same. I'm more of a glass cannon, but as long as I have tanks, then it should be fine.
Excuse... You look like you're not from around here. I've been trying forever to find someone who really knows the surface world. I don't suppose you've heard of something called the Circle? I've been trying to reach someone there for years. I've sent missives with every caravan, but I never get a reply. I want to know if they would accept me for study. I want to go to the Circle to study.
I assure you that desire will depart the moment you arrive.
I don't want to do magic. No dwarf can cast spells, but I don't see why I shouldn't study it. It would be a valuable exchange. Orzammar would learn of one of the great natural forces of the surface. And the Circle gains direct access to our knowledge of lyrium smithing. That would be wonderful. My name is Dagna, daughter of Janar of the Smithcast. Tell them I've already begun reading the Tevinter Imperium's Verticum Kadab, and it's just fascinating. Did you know the Imperial Magister Lords once had genealogies of every human family known to produce a mage child?
She's so enthusiastic and adorable. I'm glad we're helping her.
Oh, I'll go pack my bags right now. I'll be waiting by my father's shop.
We got +1 for Liliana. That's not gonna help. Let's go to the Diamond Quarter. The Diamond Quarter. Bring on the deep roads. I'm ready. I'm ready to take it on. I can do it. I have a feeling I can do it. Alistair's pretty good on the defense. Nilavani, you missed some of the things I did yesterday. Let me show you what I did. I leveled up Alistair, and I also gave him another specialization. Let me show you. Let me show you his specializations. Where is he? Here we go. I gave them the Reaver ability. This should be useful. Like, it gives him more constitution, a few other things, but this ability, it absorbs all the lingering energy of nearby corpses, and it restores his health. So he has a heal ability all on his own, without using potions. So that should be really useful. The rest, I don't think are really as good, but we'll see. Oh yeah, we gotta improve his dexterity so we can get these. Alright. Wait a minute, what is his dexterity right now anyway? Let me see. Hey Jertka! How are you doing? Oh, his dexterity's 19. Fuck. Alright, so we just need to put one more point into it. Let me see. Let me see what else I need. Do I need any more? How you doing, Chertka? How you doing, Cherky boy? Oh, okay, we do need 26 dexterity to get the shield mastery. Alright, so we'll put points into dexterity.
So the closer you live to the surface, the higher class you are. Unless you're actually on the surface.
Alistair makes a good point.
You have come at a difficult time. Orzammar is ailing for want of a king.
News of the hour. Questions remain as to Lord Balin's
Alright, let's go visit Haramon's estate. I think, yeah, they're having some kind of, they're on the verge of civil war.
Welcome to Lord Haramon's estate.
We gotta side with someone.
I heard there was a Grey
Just came
Warden
back from
here.
around with your dog?
I am Dulin Forrender, second to Lord Haramont, King Endrin's own choice as successor. Word is spreading that the surface may suffer a blight. It is shameful we are not in a better position to help.
That's good. What game are you playing? What games are you playing these days, Chertka? I probably asked you this before, but every day is a new day to play games, you know? You roll a joint? Sounds good, Chertka. How many of your computer science buddies smoke cannabis, Chertka? Is cannabis consumption kind of common in the computer science community?
In an ordinary time, Lord Harrowmont would be honored to meet you. Unfortunately, we've already caught more than one of Balin's spies approaching Harrowmont under a pretense of friendship. So I'm afraid I won't be able to take your word. If you want to speak to Harrowmont, you will need to prove he can trust you. You're asking the King of Orzammar to send armies to the surface, but Orzammar has no king and we have no army. Right now, the men who should be fighting Darkspawn are brawling in the street. If this situation is not resolved, we face civil war. If you want Lord Harrowmont's time now, you'll have to prove you have no intention of turning against him later.
Oh, you finished the main story of Witcher 3? Gonna play the DLC now? Okay, that's cool. Yeah, it sounds like a great game. I heard it's an action RPG, so it has like a real-time combat system. Is it similar to like Dragon's Dogma in terms of the combat system?
That's a generous offer. If you mean it, you might attend the proving today. The Deshers take it very seriously. And unfortunately, Balin found some way to blackmail or intimidate House Harrowmont's best fighters into stepping down. That would be enlightening. Though I hope you won't pry too deeply into things they don't wish revealed. If you wish to show your loyalty, enter the proving as his lordship's champion. With your order's reputation, I've no doubt the ancestors would favor your arm. Balin would never work with anyone who humiliated him in that way. Harrowmont would have no fear of meeting with you then.
Alright, let's see, I guess.
Excellent. The arena is located off the Commons. Talk to the Proving Master and tell him you're entering Lord Harrowmont's roster. The key fighters we lost were Guidon and Baisel. You can look for them in the fighters' preparation chambers behind the ring. And be sure it's before the fights begin. After the first bout, no one may change the roster. If you need to find me again, I will wait in the Tapster's Tavern off the Commons. There is no better place to hear gossip. Perhaps even word of your victory.
Alright. So we have to go and do stuff. Cannabis is established in the leftist parts of the IT community. In the open source community, it's common. Travel to a hacker event like Chaos Computer Congress, there's weed everywhere. Wow, that's crazy. Lots of weed in the IT community.
These are the personal apartments of High General Lord Harrowmont. No visitors are allowed at this time.
Okay. Lots of weed, huh? So you don't use like a bong or anything, you just roll a joint? Mm-hmm.
This has dragged on too long. It's an insult to King Endrin's memory.
Let me see the other guy. We should probably meet up with the other guy first.
Lord Harrowmont, said to have kicked castless in the street.
Novanni uses a bong.
How is it
What about a vaporizer, though?
I thought they voted on everything, or something like that.
1 second. Alright, let's go inside the royal palace. Doesn't the vaporizer produce fewer toxins and is safer to use and actually produces more potent vapors? Probably more expensive though. Like to get one? Yeah, I don't know where they might sell one. I guess you'd have to go to one of those weed places. Those weed places are so stupid though, like they often sell bongs and things, but they say only for tobacco consumption for legal reasons. No one uses a bong for tobacco. That's stupid.
No one enters the prince's estate without an invitation.
Greetings.
Let's see what's in here. There's nothing in here. What's in here? You die if you use a bong with tobacco only? Really? It's so stupid. Yeah, I've never heard of anyone consuming tobacco in a bong. So why do you die if you use tobacco in a bong? Churka sounds like he's an expert on the subject. I'm taking the vial. Instant death?
Let's get started.
Why does it kill you?
Here we go. On.
Attempt to use some of my spells. Whoops.
Go down.
This should be easy.
Now we get our hands.
On.
Be careful!
Let's get started.
This guy's pretty tough. There's some tobacco for bong use? Yeah. I'm curious as to know why it kills you as opposed to like smoking in a cigarette or a cigar. Why smoking or vaporizing tobacco in a bong leads to death. Interested to hear that.
All is well? What now?
Another love letter. How the hell did a love letter get here? What the hell?
This isn't the vault. We have to get out of here.
What happened?
Make a preserver.
153 hours. That's crazy, Churka. Did anyone ever tell you that you're a crazy man,
Caught
Churka?
them in the act. I guess desperate times drive people to strange things.
153 hours. So it must be a really good game. I mean, I heard great things about Witcher 3. I definitely want to play it one of these days. Maybe I might stream Witcher 1. Or maybe I will play it offline. We'll see. I don't know if did you said you played a little bit of the first two games, or you have them but you didn't play them. Yeah, I want to try and play the other two games maybe. Alright, so we can't go that way? Alright. Alright, we just killed some thieving dwarves for no good reason, but at least we got some XP. Yeah, 153 hours. I spent a lot of time with Fallout 3. Took me a long time to beat Morrowind and of course Daggerfall, but I didn't do like everything in those games. Trying to think of any game that I spent like an exorbitant amount of time doing. I mean, over time, I played a lot of Counter-Strike and StarCraft. Although I haven't really played them recently, not too much. Let's go in here. Can't compare it to Witcher or Witcher 2. Witcher 3 is leagues ahead of the predecessors. But that's the problem, Chertka. If I play Witcher 3 first, and then try to play Witcher 1 or 2, it's not going to be as good. I'm going to be spoiled by Witcher 3 if I play it first. You know?
Warden, welcome. It is always a blessing for Orzammar to host your order. I am Vartak Gavorn, top advisor to our good Prince Balin. What news do you bring? Ah, ancient documents indeed. These were signed in the reign of Eithnar Bimo, Paragon and King. That was 16 generations ago. Now the difficulty is that the treaty only compels our king, and we are sadly lacking one of those right now. No one wishes this fight over more than Balin. But while it rages, Orzammar can spare no one to combat what may or may not be a new blight. There might be a way, if you demonstrate to Balin that you owe Harrowmont no fealty. Harrowmont has engaged in a campaign of bribery and coercion to ensure that every house serves him. But if a neutral party, a stranger, were to approach certain key members, perhaps with irrefutable evidence of Harrowmont's deception, I'm certain my Lord Prince would show his gratitude. Harrowmont promised the same portion of his estate to two different Deshers, Lady Dace and Lord Helmy. Harrowmont can't possibly grant it to both of them, but they won't find out until after the vote is cast. I have copies of the promissory notes Harrowmont gave each of them. Once they see those, they should both reconsider their votes.
Alright, let's just do
Lady
this.
Dace doesn't leave the quarter much, but Lord Helmy's adventurous, likes to spend his time at Tapster's in the Commons. Remember, don't tell them you got these papers from me. You learned of them and drew your own conclusions.
Alright, so we're gonna do this because this sounds easier. Who do we gotta talk to? Oh, here we go. Lady Dace and Lord Helmy. So Lady Dace should be somewhere in the quarter. You can import your decisions from Witcher 1 to Witcher 2 and Witcher 2 to Witcher 3, but there are no decisions in Witcher 1 that affect Witcher 3. So A affects B and B affects C, but A does not affect C. That's crazy.
The assembly is in session. Enter quietly if you wish to observe.
Your mind has gone to dust if you think we would pass such a writ. Half our houses would go broke without the service trade.
The proposal is only effective until we have a king to ensure we are respected by the surfacers.
Leaving you conveniently positioned to take over all contracts. I'll see your head on a pike first.
Deshers, lords and ladies of the assembly. I've already doubled the guard to prevent violence. Must I summon more?
Steward Bandalore, Balin's sympathizers are tying our hands with trivialities. They may as well open us to the sky.
I suggest we put the matter to a vote.
And I suggest you have a taste of my family's mace. Enough. The assembly is in recess until the members can regain control of their emotions.
Okay.
stone-forsaken fools and dusters. I'm sorry. This is the assembly of the clans. Only dashers and occasional guests of state are allowed in.
I'm a Great Warden, D-bag.
Forgive me. I'm so exhausted. I completely forgot about the message from the gate guard. Welcome to Orzammar, Warden. I hope you can forgive our unrest. The loss of our king has hit us hard. Respect for your
How
role
was
is great,
church?
but you won't receive a proper hearing.
How was your
until we have a
Thanksgiving?
king on the throne. Troubling, but it will still seem distant compared to the empty throne. The assembly is blind to all else. This is their world, and it ended when Endrin died. I must admit, Warden, I am at a loss myself. It lies with Prince Balin or Lord Harrowmont, and they are slow to trust anyone in these uncertain times. I only wish there was more I could do for you.
What a D-bag. I need help. Alright, let's just get out of here. Alright, let's talk to the lady. Where's the lady?
Lord Harrowmont is a weak man, and he will be
There's the lady. Then we gotta go to the tapster, whatever it's
What do
called.
you want? Ah, I suppose you're the Grey Warden everyone's talking about. Well, this isn't exactly a surface broadsheet. Where did you get these? Never mind. It is true enough, but there's nothing I can do about it. This deal was made on behalf of our entire house. Only my father can revoke it. I cannot. Not for weeks. He is leading a deep roads expedition, trying to secure an ancient thaig. It's unlikely he'll be back before the election, but perhaps this vote is important enough for you to brave the tunnels to tell him? The Dace family would be in your debt. He was searching an old Idukan site. He left me with this map, in case his expedition never returned. I'll give you a pass as well. Usually, no one is allowed past the front lines. Does that mean you'll go? If Father returns before the election, I'll be sure to tell him.
Okay, and then we gotta tell Lord, what's his name? So we gotta go out of here.
Lord Balin suspected
Let me see.
of personally defacing statues of the Paragons. Shocking allegations abound.
Okay, so we gotta go here. We gotta go to the commons. And then go to the tapster, and there should be some lord guy in there. We gotta tell him. Yeah. We gotta do everyone's dirty work. So annoying. It can never be something as simply living up to the oath that you pledged to the Grey Wardens. There's never an instance of that. It's always, I gotta do this and that. Maybe I don't want to do anything. Where is it? Wait a minute. Where is this stupid thing? Okay. How do I get over there? Well, let me go in here anyway. Maybe they might have some more things. We gotta... What the hell?
Welcome to Jannar Family Armorers. I must say, looking for a new set of mayo. At Jannar's, we have everything from leather to platinum. Has she been bothering you? It's a whiff of surface stick, and she's like a cave tick. Won't let go. Ah, that girl. I've been telling her, magic's a human trick. If Dagna wants enchantment, I can apprentice her to a lyrium crafter. I'm sorry she bothered you. She's a smith. The ancestors granted her to us to carry out that... Perhaps I could take your mind off the insult by showing you around the store. Of course.
Okay, let me see. Well, first thing, we need to sell off all this garbage. Okay. So this. Teventer shield. Yeah, we gotta sell it. These crystals. I better hold on to them for now. I gotta equip them to the golem. Let me just hold on to them for now, though. What is this? This could be good. Oh, let me give it to Morrigan. What the hell? In Tales of Zestria, discussion about that. A hero should never do stuff for ordinary people. They will come to you for any crap. Only do things in order to fulfill your destiny and save the world. Quests are only distractions to keep you away from the real evil. Exactly. Yeah, there's lots of side quests. I mean, some of them are pretty fun. I have been doing some side quests, but it's like, when you think about it, like, we have a world to save. They're like saying, oh, we can't fulfill our end of the bargain because we don't have a king. You're not gonna have a king if the world ends. I suggest you send people to help us now. And then you can decide on a king later on. Alright. We'll just, what is this? We need to swap out to the golem so I can give him these crystals and then sell off the rest. Let me think. Well, we'll hold on to them for now, I guess.
Hello, how can I... It's you! And it's been, well, quite a while. Enough... Oh, please tell me what they said. How can that be? There's always a circle in every human nation. All the books agree. But what will happen in the Mageborn now? They'll still need somewhere to train, they'll need a new circle, and people to help them rebuild. I'm a smith. I can build whatever they need. Did you tell them that? I'll go right now. I'll do whatever it takes, just to be there. Thank you for asking. That's more than anyone else has done for me.
I actually didn't ask her. Ask for her. Anyway. Sucks that you had to side with the Templars in that quest. Yeah. You can actually blame Morrigan for that because she didn't want me to help the mages. She wanted me to kill the mages, so I killed the mages and then that just helped out the Templars. So I don't know what she wants. It's like she can't make up her mind as to what she wants. But there's no pleasing her. No pleasing her. Well, speaking of Morrigan, I didn't even have sex with her yet. We gotta go back to the camp and have sex. Let's do that now. I need to go and give the golem all his stuff anyway. You know, priorities, you know? Let's go do that. And we'll check the whatever, the vendor, and see if they have anything new. I don't think they have anything new, but I'll check anyway. Let's just do this before we go into like the whatchamacallit.
I haven't eaten in days.
The deep roads, because that's going to be really long. We're going to be coming across a lot of stuff there too. It's a very long journey ahead, exactly. We gotta take care of certain business before we go on
I am not
this
fond of sharing.
journey.
You should know this.
So, what is your uncle? Is he doing what you say?
What did she say? She's not very fond of sharing? What does she mean by that? Oops, we're not going this way. Okay. Wonder if there might be a do it now button mod for the game. Yeah. Let's just do it now. We gotta go back to camp in order to do it though. Better save before doing it though. Chutka, who did you romance when you played this game? Did you choose Leliana or Morrigan? Oh wait a minute, something's happening.
I have been studying Mother's grimoire. Do you wish to hear what I have found?
No, I don't give a shit.
'Tis not what I expected. I had hoped for a collection of her spells, a map of the power that she commands. But this is not it. Disturbed? Yes, perhaps that is the right word. One thing in particular within her writings disturbs me. Here, in great detail, Flemeth explains the means by which she has survived for centuries.
Think it was Morrigan? Of course it was Morrigan. Everyone chooses Morrigan. Leliana is like sloppy seconds. She's someone that, yeah, you'd like to get with, but Morrigan is the first choice, obviously.
Oh, if only 'twere so. Flemeth has raised many daughters over her long lifetime. There are stories of these many witches of the wilds throughout chastened legend, yet I have never seen a one, and always wondered why not. And now I know. They are all Flemeth. When her body becomes old and wizened, she raises a daughter, and when the time is right, she takes her daughter's body for her own. I do not know. Perhaps 'tis as she said, the Darkspawn threaten her as much as they threaten anyone else. Or perhaps she believes that this journey will make me more powerful. According to the tome, if the host is already powerful and trained in magic, it takes far less time for Flemeth to settle in. There is only one possible response to this. Flemeth needs to die. I will not sit about like an empty sack waiting to be filled. Flemeth must be slain, and I need your help to do it.
There aren't many moments in the game that keep in mind after years. There's tons of games I remember better. Really. To me, this is a very memorable game. Very great game. Full of, like, interesting characters. You know, that's why I remember, you know, Morrigan so well, you know. She's unforgettable. Even Nilavani picked Morrigan, but she couldn't romance her. That's crazy. Just kill Flemeth.
Then what needs to be done is for you to go back to Flemeth's hut in the Kakari Wilds without me. If I am present when she is slain, I cannot be certain that she will not be able to possess my body right then. So I must remain at the camp. Confront her and slay her quickly. I doubt she will truly be dead even then, but it will take her years to find a new host and recover her power, if that is even possible. The thing I must have is her true grimoire. With it, I can defend against her power in the future. Everything else in her hut is yours. Not really, but the sooner the better, no? She would like everyone to think she is invincible, but I highly doubt that is the case. And besides that, you are not truly killing her. I am grateful. The sooner this can be done, the sooner it will set my mind at ease.
Mass Effect characters are good too? Yeah. BioWare knows how to make really good games with really good RPGs. I mean, really good RPGs with really good characters. KOTOR also had really good characters. Knights of the Old Republic. What the hell? What are these people doing here? Alright, before anything else, let me see. Okay, let me equip one of these. I mean, oh, these look pretty good, actually. It's hard to tell which one's the best. I don't know. Alright, whatever. Let me just see who these emissaries are. Why are they here?
You witnessed the rarest of things, Warden. The Dalish stand ready to defend Ferelden.
Oh, okay, they're here.
We have assembled on a short schedule. Certain factors of equipment could be better. Crafting components would serve best. Basic ones like elf root and deep mushroom.
So here are the humans, the elves, and the church?
The Templars of the Chantry stand ready, Grey Warden.
Oh, great.
Not all perished in the tower, Grey Warden, and those that remain are highly unlikely to further test the Chantry's wrath.
Yeah, that sucks. Sucks that we didn't wipe out the Templar. Oh well. Let me save before doing this, because this could be bad.
"'Tis cold in my tent, all alone."
And what do you want me to do about it?
So you shall come to my tent? But whatever shall we do in that tiny little space together while we wait for it to warm? Good. Then let us waste no more time with foolish talk.
Alright, here's the sex scene. Finally.
I see the stories they tell of Grey Warden endurance are not exaggerated.
Do you really need to talk?
Indeed there are. The unanswered question, of course, is whether the endurance exists because of the taint within you, or because the Grey Wardens are by nature so very healthy. I enjoy the thought that
Game done. Congratulations.
Natural prowess driven by a darker side.
Best video game sex scene? Yeah, it's pretty good. Also, the one in Heavy Rain was good. Even though, like, the problem with sex scenes in video games is that the graphics aren't advanced enough for them to, like, really touch each other. There's always this weird force field in between them, you know, because it looks odd if they're actually, like, touching, so they still need to figure that out.
That is entirely up to you. Simply know that I have no designs on your independence. I wish only to do what I desire, and if that coincides with what you desire, then so be it. And should you decide not to continue our misadventure, then so be it. Very simple, is it not? Then we should get along marvelously. Come then, let us be off before the others begin to stare.
Others begin to stare. They're all the way over there. Oh yeah, Witcher 3 has sex scenes, doesn't it? Let's see what Lilian has to say about all this.
I enjoy the nights at camp. The night always seems more peaceful to me, safer.
I know what you mean.
I feel the night grants us a reprieve from the troubles of the day. Silly, isn't it? The Darkspawn never sleep, and they lurk in the shadows. I enjoy those nights when we stand guard together, talking to pass the time in those small hours. Well, I talk and you listen mostly. Sometimes I succumb and fall asleep and wake to find you still watchful. And I know you're watching out for me.
Be nice if you stay awake for a change.
What I'm trying to say is that I trust you. I'm comfortable around you. I know you'll be there when I need you. You are our leader and my friend, and sometimes I think that maybe we could be more than that. Maker, look at me stumbling over my words like an ill-educated peasant girl. Some bard I am.
This would be so fucked up if I fucked Morgan and then Leliana in the same night. Let's try to do that.
I'm not embarrassed. I'm just flushed because of the heat. Really? No one told me. You felt the same way and didn't do me the courtesy of informing me? You made me say all those things. Why couldn't you have said them first? Oh.
Do it now, fun.
Oh, how very awkward. Oh, chivalry is so dead, making the ladies spill her guts like that.
Let's see. Let's see if I can do both of them.
Well, that settles it then.
Oh, good. I got new skills. Wait, let me save first. You know, it's kind of funny, like, not too long ago, she attacked me for pouring blood on some fucking ashes. Oh, you taste like Morrigan? Yeah.
I was just thinking about what happened to the elves, and I'm reminded of a song sung to me many years ago. It was when my mother died, and this wise elven woman comforted me and told me that we shouldn't fear death or hate it. Death is just another beginning. One day, we must all shed our earthly bodies to allow our spirits to fly free.
I'm just gonna say whatever
It's a
makes her
beautiful
happy.
sentiment, I think. One that brings peace and hope to the grieving.
What's she doing? It looks kind of awkward her singing. Yeah, unfortunately, like the graphics look good, but they haven't advanced to the point of where they can look like they're singing convincingly, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, it's so cheesy. It just doesn't look right. You know, sex scenes and singing, you know, emotional moments like this. Graphics still aren't advanced enough to really capture that part of humanity. Well, maybe they have, but this game hasn't. But the graphics are still good for everything else, you know. They get the job done. Look at Sten. Sten does not give a fuck. Miserable piece of shit, yeah. Look at Alistair. He's like enamored. Alright, let me save. Let me see if we can... Let's see if we can have sex now.
The stars are out. It comforts me to know that the stars will remain untouched by the blight. That whatever happens down here, they will shine eternally. Their light undimmed. There is a story about that cluster of stars over there. Do you know it? Elindra and her soldier? A long time ago, there lived a fair maiden called Elindra. She had many suitors, but spurned them all for she did not love them. One day, Elindra was sitting by her window in her father's castle, singing and dreaming, when her lovely voice caught the attention of a young soldier. Entranced by her song, the soldier drew near to Elindra's window. As their eyes met, he fell in love with her, and she with him. When Elindra told her father about the man she had chosen, he was furious, for Elindra was high-born, but her love nothing more than a common soldier. To keep them apart, he had Elindra imprisoned in the highest tower of his castle, and sent her soldier to the wars. Alas, not a month had passed before news of the soldier's death reached Elindra. Alone in her tower, Elindra wept for her love and beseeched the gods to deliver her from this cruel world. So earnest was her plea that the gods themselves were moved. They gathered Elindra into their arms and lifted her high into the heavens, where she became a star. The gods also raised up the soul of Elindra's soldier love, and there he dwells, across the horizon from her. The band of stars between them is a river of Elindra's tears, cried for her lost love. They say that when Elindra has cried enough, she will be able to cross the river to be reunited with her soldier. This story is one of my favorites. A tale of a love so great and so enduring that it defies death and moves the gods to action. Sometimes I ask myself, does such a love exist? Can it exist?
Let's see. We gotta say all the right things.
I never expected you to say that. It is a pleasant surprise. I have to say there is a certain severity to you. Finding a person behind that all is nice. Maybe you should let your softer side show more often. Sometimes, following your heart, not your head, leads you to remarkable places.
Okay, +3. So she's pretty high. Yeah, we gotta be charming. Yeah, she's almost maxed out anyway. We gotta save. The goal is to fuck both of them in the same night. Let's see.
I see you're still with Morrigan. I thought you said she didn't mean anything to you. What are you playing at? You tell me you like me, that I mean something to you, and you have her on the side? It's not fair to either Morrigan or me. Do you say the same things to her that you say to me?
No, I don't. Yeah. Let me see. What's the right answer? Of course not.
Just show me some respect. Show us some respect, please. Wonderful people have their limits too. I care for you, more deeply than I can say, but I can't watch you going to her all the time.
What do you mean all the time? It was just once.
I am sorry I had to force this on you. I couldn't stand by any longer wondering if I meant anything to you. And I believe you when you say that. We should talk later.
Damn it, Morgan lost. I got 26, but that doesn't make any damn sense. Fuck. Wait a minute. Is there a way to do this without losing all that? Wait a minute. Let me see if...
I'm here for you. Of course. Wait, you want to talk about us?
Give her more gifts,
Is there
yeah.
something bothering you? Really? You think so? You're so sweet.
But when
I'm
do
here for
we...
you.
When do we do the sex thing?
Of course. I have not given this a lot of thought. What will I do? We've traveled far and
Yeah,
wide.
gotta be more
Does
charming.
it need to end? There's so much out there. Adventures to be had and stories to be told. I want to be part of it all. I might need some company. And you're not too irritating. You're welcome to come along if you like. It is settled then. You and I wandering the world, seeking our fortunes. I can't wait.
It's just like little +1s here and there. I think they might be equal now. Or, well, I lost a lot with her. Let me see. Gift her an iPhone.
I'm here for you.
We gotta give her gifts.
Of course. Wait, you want to talk about us? Is there something bothering you?
Damn it, there's no
Really?
option. Alright. Alright. Let's go do the Morrigan quest now. We should probably get some good affection with Morrigan. Yeah, maybe next time. Alright. We'll go do the Morrigan quest. We can't bring Morrigan along. Before we do that... So we're gonna bring Shale instead.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road.
Won't be that slick. Okay.
I'm sure you'll...
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna sell all this stuff. Yeah, no iPhone to gift her with. But we'll do the Morrigan quest, and that should give us points with Morrigan. She can't come along, though. That's the only thing. I just want to see if there's any tomes. Okay, tome. Okay, good. And I can buy it too. Okay, good. Let me save. Let me save. Okay. Let's just use the tome. What the hell? Warrior or rogue? Oh no! Oh, we could give it to him. No, not him. Maybe Liliana, though. Wait a minute. I think I'd rather use it on... maybe Alistair. What can I give him, though? Well, he needs to learn these stupid abilities. Okay, we'll hold on to it until we get, like, 20... Wow. Damn, I wish it wasn't restricted. Fuck. It's exactly what I needed. Alright, you know what? Maybe we don't need to get it right away then. Okay, I'm gonna load. Yeah, let's load because I don't want to buy it if I can't use it myself. Oh no, for whatever reason I just read that as mage. I even read it warrior rogue, and then for whatever reason I forgot I'm a mage or whatever. Anyway, I mean it would make sense. Let's go out. Let's do the Morrigan quest. So this is the end of Flemeth. So for those of you who missed it, Flemeth, the reason why she's lived so long is that she keeps having a daughter, and then she possesses the body of her daughter, which kills the daughter, and then she assumes her body. And that allows her to keep living, and also continue being young forever. So Morrigan obviously does not like the sound of this, so we're gonna have to...
Indeed.
Yes.
Kill Flemeth.
Yes.
We're gonna have to do it without Morrigan, though. Pretty long walk, but oh well. Random encounter. Flaming servant. Uh-oh. Okay, we won't be able to use my area of effect attacks. Get up! Damn it, I always pick the wrong one. Where is he? Yeah, they're kicking my ass at the moment.
As you wish.
Fucking hell.
Let's get started. Right. As you wish. You had it coming.
Crap.
I can't die like this.
Oh no. Oh shit. Damn it. I could have done it, it's just that didn't work out so well. It's okay. I should have I don't know, healed more. I can put like mass rejuvenation on everyone, that can help. Without Morrigan, it's actually harder. You know, Golem guy, he's not that useful. And since these guys are all flaming guys, actually Morrigan would have been really useful against them since she has a lot of ice spells. Oh well. And the long load times. Classic PS3. Once everything becomes solid state, it's gonna be so much better. Chotka, you have a solid state drive, don't you?
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes.
Solid state's much faster. Much, much faster. Alright, let's go again.
Watch for the demons. As you wish.
I killed the Templar.
Sustained.
Whoa.
Right ahead.
You have SanDisk Pro as SSD? Whoa, what the fuck is going on? What the hell? So, the SanDisk Pro, is that flash? Flash memory? As opposed to a standard SSD? You're just kind of using, like, are you using an SD card as your hard drive? I never heard of someone doing that before. Man, that golem, it's very noisy. I kind of want a rematch with those flaming guys. I know I can take them. One of the most famous Star Wars quotes, "This ain't a moon, it's a space station." That's no moon, it's a space station. You like space stations, Chertka? You're a space station kind of guy? Chertka wants to become a spaceman and live on a space station. Alright, let's save here. Snowman? Was it an 80s movie?
And so you return. Lovely Morrigan has at last found someone willing to dance to her tune. Such enchanting music she plays.
Oh,
Wouldn't
2017.
you say? Which one, I wonder? What has Morrigan told you? What little plan has she hatched this time? That she does. The
Jack
question
Frost?
is, do you? Ah, but it is an old,
90s?
old story.
I can't
One
remember
that
that one.
Flemeth has heard before, and even told. Let us skip right to the ending, shall we? Do you slay the old wretch as Morrigan bids, or does the tale take a different turn? Morrigan wishes my grimoire? Take it as a trophy. Tell her I am slain. I go. Perhaps I surprise Morrigan one day. Or I may simply watch. It would be interesting to see what she does with her freedom. Enlightening, even. Would you give an old woman that?
Hell no.
Shame. What will it be, then?
Now you
It
die.
is a dance poor Flemeth knows well. Let us see if she remembers the steps. Come. She will earn what she takes. I'd have it no other way.
Oh shit. Let's heal him up a little bit. Hey Neil, what's up? Oh fuck, he died. Okay.
Let's get started.
He's almost dead already. Shit. Let's do. Can't even do that. Hold on.
This should be easy enough.
He's dead again. The guy fucking sucks. Okay, no problem, Neil.
As you wish. Let's get started.
Grab one of these things.
This should be easy enough.
Ugh, man, I don't know.
This should be easy enough. As you wish.
Heal a tank. Revival is still regenerating. We'll do group heal.
You're mine! Fear is your weakness!
Make a preserve. Let's make this quick.
We got her. That was tough.
Nothing like a brush with death to make you not like death much.
Yeah, that was tough. Look at this fucking dragon. Shit. Very few dragons in this game. Yeah, and when you do encounter one, there was one on that. Remember when we had to pour the blood on the ashes? We could have fought a dragon then, but I
It is done.
chose not to fight it because I knew that we couldn't handle it. They're very tough. It's a normal SSD. There are several ways to build up an SSD. Most are NAND, have maximum warranty of 5 years. More QNAND. QNAN, 10 years warranty. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, how large is your SSD?
Finished.
I need one more willpower. No, wait. I need Morrigan. Oh, only Morrigan can wear that. Okay, fine. Let's see if there's anything else here. Wait. 280 gigs? Okay. Yeah. When did you buy it? The newer ones, Wait a minute. Let me just go back in there real quick, because I just want to make absolutely sure I didn't miss anything. Pretty cheap. Yeah, when I get my gaming PC, I'll get an SSD. I already have some external hard drives. So, yeah. Alright, I guess that's everything. Time Loop? Edge of Tomorrow with Tom Cruise is a very good time loop movie. In fact, I love that movie. It's great. They have these powered exoskeletons in the movie. It's really cool. Lots of cool stuff. Alright, let's go to the camp. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, Alistair, he kind of died pretty quickly, didn't he? Now I'm beginning to think that maybe the golem is better at tanking. That's my guess. Let me talk to Liliana first. Let's talk to Liliana. See where we can go with this. Cutting edge 2.5 years ago. Time runs fast. Yes, it does.
I'm here for you.
We need to talk about sex. About us.
Wait, you want to talk about us? Is there something... really?
Damn it. Fucking hell. Alright, whatever. We're gonna gift Morrigan her thing.
No need to say it. I can read your intentions from your expression.
What the
Do you
hell?
take me for a fool? Let us not drag this out further. I already know of Liliana's ultimatum. We have had our time together. She cannot take that away from us. But now 'tis done, yes? So be it. To tell it truly, she is far more suited to you. Go then. Go and revel in your domesticated bliss.
What the fuck?
Not sorry enough, evidently. We have better things to do than dwell on the past. Let us not speak of this again.
Jeez. Fuck.
I await your command.
Oh, whoops.
We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as...
Alright, let's give her the grimoire. But before that, let me give her this. 'Cause this is a lot better. And then let me give her this.
Mother's real grimoire, is it? I am glad you were able to find it after all. My thanks for retrieving it. I shall begin studying it immediately and unlock the power that it holds.
Alright. Well, we lost a lot, but oh well. What can I do? What can I do? You have to play every second to enjoy any buck you invested. But I have overclocked everything, so load times must be pretty fast for you, huh, Churtka? On your SSD? There are faster SSDs out now, though, right? Alright, let's just head to the dwarf place.
Yes.
I don't know. Should I just bring the golem then? Because Alistair kind of sucks ass. He was the first one to die. You know what?
Lost it.
I just want to bring him.
Yes.
Shale, he was able to like, you know, he really was able to hang in there.
Indeed.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Shale maybe because I think he's better. Alistair kind of fucking sucks. Fuck that guy. 20% CPU, 16% GPU memory from 1600 megahertz to 2300 megahertz. Shale, yeah, I think Shale's better because friggin' Alistair, he's like he died, I resurrected him, and then he died again. Useless motherfucker. I can't stand these D-bags who don't pull their own weight. There are no load times. Churtka experiences no load times. It all is zippy. So you don't have to sit through any of these stupid load times that I do, huh? No, Vani, do you like it when things are zippy? Zippity doodah. Alright, what are we doing now? We gotta go to... I'm so lost. Oh yeah, we gotta go to the bar, don't we? Where is the bar? It's on the other side. Yeah, everything's really slow on this because this is a PlayStation 3 version. I love it if your computer was zippy. Yeah, you have a really slow computer. It's pretty old. It's a MacBook, right? Yeah, no zippiness there. Nilavani, you played Dragon Age 3 on your PS3? You must have played on a PS3, right? Where's this stupid thing again? Here it is. Only bandwidth between CPU and GPU. Waiting times H2 does nothing. Playing on PS3, I see. Windows is up in 5 seconds. Here he is. Yeah.
I wasn't expecting you back. I guess you realize this is about the only fun in Orzammar?
Yeah, it's because the PlayStation 3... First of all, it has a mechanical hard drive. So it's one of those magnetic... it uses magnetic discs and they spin. Churtka knows all about it. SSD, there's no moving parts and everything's much faster. So SSDs are much more reliable and they're faster. And they also have the bonus of being immune to magnetic fields, whereas old mechanicals, like in the PlayStation 3, if you have a strong magnet near it, it's gonna fuck it all up.
Oh, well, I'd ask for proof, or why you care, but frankly, I'm so tired of it I'm not even surprised anymore. I don't even want the land, but my house would kill me if I turned it down. Responsibilities, you know. Now I'll have to go through the whole process of rejecting the deal. And they'll both have to try something else. And I thought it was going to be a nice day.
Alright, no problem, Nilavani.
Otherwise, my whole house will be humiliated. Doesn't make a difference anyway, one's as bad as the next.
Okay. Alright, so we have to go... We have to go to the deep roads? Man. Alright. Yeah, actually, I'll be right back real quick, too. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Data transferring classic HDDs is always limited by the spinning speed. Like a classic turntable, yeah. Yeah, it's slower and it's also less reliable. Anything with moving parts, it's always going to be less reliable. Oh, thank you, Novani, and welcome back too. Yeah, anything with moving parts, there's always going to be wear and shit on it, you know? So as time goes on, that shit wears down, and then it's more prone to malfunction compared to something that doesn't move at all. That's why electric cars, they potentially are far more reliable than conventional cars because, like, there's like a zillion moving parts in a conventional internal combustion engine. And if any of those things, you know, wears or rubs against something that's not supposed to rub against, it's going to damage it. And then the entire engine could malfunction. And since there's, and also the other thing, when there's more moving parts, that means more shit needs to be lubricated. That's why you need motor oil and all the other bullshit in an internal combustion engine in order to make it run properly. Whereas in an electric car, the only moving parts, potentially, are the wheels. So it doesn't need so much lubrication, and also the lubrication, you know, it's sticky, so dust and dirt can accumulate on it. It makes it dirtier, and that also produces fouling that can also cause a malfunction. You know, anytime you can avoid moving parts, you want to. Alright. Let me see. So what are we doing? Oh yeah, we gotta go to the deep roads. Fuck. So we gotta go through all that whole fucking mess. So is this the deep roads quest? Just to do this? Alright, let's see where the deep roads are. Oh, there's the deep roads. We gotta go to the other side. The gas moving inside the tank wears the tank's metal. Sarcasm. I don't know about any effect the gas would have on... Like, gasoline is an excellent solvent. I don't know if it has a corrosive effect on metal. I don't think it does. It just kind of cleans it. You know, they used to use gasoline in dry cleaning because it is an excellent solvent. If you have like some kind of stain somewhere that you can't remove, if you use a little bit of gasoline, it'll get rid of it. The only problem is that gasoline smells so bad. It will stink up the whole fucking place. And it's also flammable, which makes it dangerous. What's going on here?
What's this? An elf? I'm sorry, but I cannot allow you past the front lines without Adesh's permission. And I've heard nothing of any new patrols scheduled to leave today.
German car industry is dying. There's nothing worth a German engineer in an electric car. The engine is much like a drill, and the batteries are only flat plates melted, welded together. The German car industry says it will die. Electric cars can be done by anyone. Yeah, I guess that's bad news for Germany, but good news for everyone else. Yeah, because the parts for an electric car can be manufactured. I mean, they're just electric motors, and the other parts can be made in other countries.
Into the deep roads? Not without a full unit of soldiers to back you, my friend. Or Adesh's permission to risk yourself. Orzammar can't afford to lose its citizens or honored guests on casual visits to the deeps. Of course not. Down here, you're bound to run into giant spiders, deep stalkers, and other vermin. A few outposts. Legion of the Dead, mostly. Fools that they are. Some scavenger types, too.
16% of all jobs in Germany depend on the car industry? So how do you feel about that, Chertka? Are you pro or anti-electric car, then?
It's an independent company of soldiers. They accept no command but their own. Anyone who can bear arms can join, no matter his crimes or sanity. They hold a funeral when they join and swear their only goal is a glorious death. Ugly beasts they are. Walk on two legs, but they have the head of a worm and hunt in packs. Watch out. They're not afraid to take on a group their own size.
Damn it.
Alright, for your sake, I hope you've no reason to come here again.
Well, I don't know what to do then, because I need to go to the deep roads. Let me go through.
Just can't get enough of our clammy mine air, can you? Did you need something? Into the deep roads? Orzammar can't afford to lose its citizens or... Alright.
Alright, well, obviously this is not what we're supposed to do. Let me see. That's the diamond quarter. Let me see. I guess I should go back and talk to Lady Dace. You hate American car culture? Well, guess that's good news for you, because American cars are dying. Although Tesla's an American car company. I hope they succeed. But yeah, I hate how like people obsess over cars. It's like they're just vehicles, man. But X-Infected, he's a big car guy, so I guess that means you and X-Infected are at odds. I hate cars. Take 85 tons of resource to create a 2-ton vehicle last 10 years. It gives its owner the illusion of property. 90% will be standing useless at the streets. Dumb idea. But Churka, do you like the idea of electric cars, though? What about electric cars? Trains and buses are honestly better. You know, I gotta disagree. I mean, like, I know that it's better for society, but I hate taking public transportation. I hate dealing with scummy people on the trains and on the buses. Sometimes the train conductor can be a scummy person. Although I did encounter a pretty nice train conductor. Well, not really nice, but like he saw me watching Dragon Ball Z on my tablet, and he was being funny about it.
You're back. Was there more you wish to discuss? He was searching an old Idukan site. He left me with this map. I'll give you a pass. Does that mean you'll go? So Balin's Vic.
Okay. So we needed the pass. I don't know. I mean, she gave me the pass. Or whatever. Okay, commons. You know who I hate though? I hate that guy from friggin' Top Gear. You know, that British guy, that loudmouth, that D-bag, who punched 2 people in the face. Piers Morgan, who I honestly couldn't care about because he's a fucking D-bag. He's a Trump supporter. So fuck that guy. And he also punched some production assistant on the show, and apparently he said some very like the production assistant was Irish and he was saying some anti-Irish things. So, you know, in the UK that's a pretty big deal, you know. Where the hell? I always get lost here. Okay, I gotta keep going. I like the idea of intelligent cars. You order a car and some will arrive within 3 minutes after the trail you leave it and drives to its next duty. Smart car sharing. Okay. That could be cool. Yeah, because if you have driverless cars, then they could do things like that. Sure. Let me go in here and see what's here. Yeah, especially with electric cars, and if you have like an E-road. I don't know if you heard about inductive charging, Jertka. But if you have an electric car, and you can actually charge it inductively through the road. So they could do something like that.
Right now. I could get more if I sell something.
Well, well. Looks like we have a visitor. Friend of yours?
Get out of here. This is private business.
I hear you, Nilavani. Yeah, I hear you. Sounds more like a problem with idiot drivers. Unfortunately, in Kansas, you have to deal with a lot of inbred hicks. So I hear you. I hear what you're saying.
Please, don't get involved with this. You don't know what they're like.
Then allow me to make some introductions. These are dangerous times in Orzammar, stranger. Lucky us, the merciful Jarvia is offering protection from the chaos. You're wearing some fancy stuff there. Might make you a target. So if you want the Carta's guarantee of safety, it's yours for the reasonable price of 10 gold sovereigns. Or I can't say what might happen.
It sounded like a threat.
Are you going to make your donation to the Stranger Safety Fund? Or do I have to show you how dangerous Orzammar is?
Probably worse than busy cities. Absolutely. Yep. Especially New York City. Fucking hate that city. Show me.
Whatever you say, dead man.
Interesting.
Nuke him again. So much for them. Yeah, definitely in cities, public transportation is better.
What have you done? Great ancestors, he's dead! In my store. I have to get out of here. I have to hide. Jarvia will hunt me down for this.
Yeah, in suburbia and rural areas, cars better. In cities, public transportation is better. But, you know, they need to, like, fucking make it better, because right now it's kind of shitty. Depends on the city, but, yeah.
For painting my name on the largest target in Orzammar? Sodding stone, why do you think we pay Jarvia's extortion? You've ruined me. If I die, it's your fault. I have to run.
What a loser. At least you've got a sovereign. I did this guy a favor. Okay. Yeah, I mean, America's more spread out. It's a much larger country. But definitely in cities, public transportation is the way to go. Alright, let's see if we can go into Deep Roads finally. Looks like there's a gem merchant. I'm kind of curious about that. That's a diamond quarter. Alright, let's just go. We have no time to lose.
Just can't get enough of our clammy mine air, can you? Did you need something? I see you have his daughter's seal, so I will not stop you. But be careful. Just because the beasts have pulled back from Orzammar doesn't mean there are any fewer in the Deep Roads. Either we finally have the edge, which I doubt, or the beasts are building up numbers for the next attack.
The surface? But I thought the vermin never went up that far except
during blights. Ancestors save us if that's what's happening. Best of luck.
Alright. So we're going to Deep Roads. I don't know if this is like the main Deep Roads part, but we'll do what we gotta do. Germany too, yeah. Germany has the Autobahn. You ever driven on the Autobahn before, Chertka? I don't even know if you can drive. Can you drive, Chertka? Here we are in the Deep Roads. I don't know if this is like the long Deep Roads quest, but well, here we are. Is this the long Deep Roads quest, or is there more? I think there's probably more. I mean, it looked like there were many parts to the Deep Roads. But anyway, here we are. The dreaded Deep Roads, yeah. Yeah, as long as I have my party with me, I'm guessing this shouldn't be too bad. But we'll see how it goes. Emissions cost 3,000 more deaths than they thought they do? So just the vehicle emissions cause those deaths? But how can they correlate that to the vehicle emissions? Not that I'm saying you're wrong. Obviously, we want to get away from vehicles burning fossil fuels. Yeah, we definitely need to get away from fossil fuels. Electric cars are the future. People often say stupid shit like, oh, but to charge the car you need electricity burned from coal. No, not all electricity is produced by coal. People never heard of a power grid before. Electricity is produced by multiple different sources. At the moment, yes, a lot of it is produced by coal, but a good portion of it's produced by other things. Nuclear, solar, and other things like hydroelectric. And in the future, solar is going to become more and more abundant because as the price of solar decreases, it's going to be its use is going to increase.
Let's get started. Only one shall stand. As you wish.
What the hell happened? Jeez, I was hit by some shitty thing. I need to change. Well, first of all, I have a wound that I need to fix, so let me do that now. Whoops. Wait a minute. What is this? Oh, I still have the Toma physical technique. Fuck! I thought I got rid of that stupid thing. Oh well. Never stop burning coal until America's great again. America does have very large coal deposits. But we need to go towards nuclear and solar.
Right. You had it coming. Finally, get to the good part.
So many of these guys.
Well, I suppose that could have been worse.
Economy will grow about 2.37% next year. They pretend expertise by giving those numbers, and they've been right. People feel comfortable if such experts pretend to know the future, yeah. It's very hard to predict the future. You need to make projections, because it's all based on induction. How do we know? They're almost all dead.
Next.
Okay. I think that's everything.
Careful. I don't think that's the last of them.
Alright, so this is... Oh, wait. Alright. Enough fucking around. Time to end this.
We are victorious again.
Just gotta wait until the firestorm is done. In the meantime, you guys can enjoy the firestorm. We gotta level up Leliana. Okay, let's do that. Whoa, did I kill all his allies? Oh well. They were sacrificed for the noble good, or whatever. Let's increase... Well, hold on. Before we do that, it looks like she might be...
I'm here.
Is anyone hurt? No one's hurt. Let me save. Let me save first. Okay. We gotta level up Leliana. I don't know. Maybe more Constitution will help her. Maybe I should do this captivating song. Alright, we're gonna do the bear. And then we will give her the, we'll use the thing on her, because she has it. Because she can use it, whatever. We'll use this on her. Increase her constitution a little bit more. Maybe I should do captivating song though. Yeah, maybe I'll do the captivating song. It's a level 4 skill, so probably useful. Let me do that. First, we're gonna change this to summon. Summon bear. So she's gonna summon the bear from now on. Captivating song. Okay, and then we'll bump this up to this. That's good. Excellent. Let me also check this guy's tactics. Yeah, looks like he could use some tactics. So he's gonna do self, health, below 50%. He's gonna use a health thingy. Put that at the top. What abilities does he have? He's gonna use the ability. Coral Rock. enemy. Highest health. What else do we have? Usability. What does this do? Stone Roar? What does the Stone Roar do? What does Earthing Grasp do? Yeah, save that. I mean, I need to actually see what this shit even does. Puns the Earth. If I can read, immobilizing enemies if they. Okay, so we'll do that. I mean, he has a lot of abilities. Oh, I should do Stone Aura. What are we doing here? Stone Aura needs to be activated. Why isn't he activating that? Stone Aura. Wait, what the hell? Oh, don't tell me he can't heal himself. Activate your Stone Aura. I think he can. He better. Alright. Why didn't he activate it? Stupid idiot. Activate your Stone Aura. Oh, he can't move? Are you fucking kidding me? He can't move? Fuck, he can't move. Alright, I have to change when he does it. Well, first of all, he needs to turn it off. Turn it off already. Let's see. So he's gonna use the Stone Aura basically when, I don't know when's a good time to use it. When you ask at the stock market, everyone tells you there's a next crash coming, bubble so huge. Ask when, they will tell you nobody knows. Of racing, people tell you the future growth will be 2 digits after the point. Who believes that? Well, anyone who wants. Yeah. Many stupid citizens. Yeah, people are stupid. I hate stupid people. Lower taxes mean job creation. Oh yeah, trickle down economics. That bullshit. That was actually a joke. That was a joke that the Republicans used to beguile dumb Hicks, and Hicks are stupid enough to believe it. We'll do this. See how well that works. Okay, let me save. But let me first inspect this thing. Okay.
You pulled us from a tight spot, friend. You have my gratitude. I am Lord Anwar Dace. So how does an elf come to be down here anyway? I don't understand. What could... These are the terms of a deal we made with Lord Harrowmont, but... the charlatan. He's promised the exact same land to Helmy. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. I owe you twice now. My life and my house's fortune. I should not discuss such things, but it is definitely troubling. I don't think I could in good conscience support such a man. I must return now. My men need healing, and I want to look into this. You wish to travel with us? Be careful, then. There are more dangerous things than deep stalkers down here.
There was one thing I missed. This chest over here. I forgot to open it.
What now?
It's just a friggin' bow. That's it. There's one more chest over here. Actually, I should have just... Let me just look around real quick. There is a whole bunch of stuff over here. But this goes deeper in. Alright, hold on. You know what? I have a better idea. Instead of doing all this, we'll first open up all the chests, then we'll talk to him. Gotta love the long ass load times here. They give you time to contemplate life. Alright, good. Contemplation's over. Alright, let's get that stuff. Get that. And then let's get that.
Just like you wanted.
What?
Oops.
You pulled us from a tight spot, friend. You have my gratitude. I am Lord... So how does an elf come to be down here anyway?
Freedom to roam? In what context? What are you talking about?
I don't... Thank you for bringing this to my attention. I owe... Ah yes, a favor for a favor. My family, if you attend any of their stores, you'll find them quite obliging to any friend of the day. I must return now. My men need healing, and I want to look into this. You wish to travel with us? Then let us reach...
Alright, now we can go and get out of here quickly. Freedom to roam. Free roam. Isn't that what you do in Skyrim? Free roam game? Is that what you're talking about? You're talking about Skyrim and other open world games? Are you talking about roaming in a digital world, or are you talking about the real world? Alright, we're back. Yeah, I had a feeling that wasn't the super duper long Deep Roads quest. Alright, so we're out of there now. Now what do we need to do? Okay, so we need to return to Vartag. Chamber of the Assembly. Okay. In some countries like Estonia, you're permitted to access all natural and cultural landscapes on bike, boat, foot, etc. Private property unless they specifically have a sign for it. Oh, okay. So I can go wherever the fuck I want to go.
A new offensive.
But
is
Nilavani, you
required
also like
against the
free
Dark
roam
Lord.
games, don't you? Like Skyrim? See, that's what I thought you were talking about, the free roam games. I didn't know you were talking about the real world. I thought you were talking about video games and shit, like open world free roam games. Chamber of the Assembly, this is it, isn't it? That's where it told me to go to. Yep. You like free roam games too? They are very good.
Lady Dace just came through the quarter on a tear. She's telling everyone who'll listen what a leech and a liar Harrimont is. Good job. So you were serious about wanting to help us. Are you ready to meet Balin now?
Let's do it!
I warn you, be on your best behavior, and keep your weapons sheathed.
Let's see. I wonder when the Deep Roads part is gonna happen. Shot and killed, yeah. Just like what happened to that homeless person who was camping on public property.
I am
Shot and
impressed,
killed.
Lord. Not many outsiders so quickly grasp Orzamar's rather convoluted politics. I am Prince Balin. Fartag told me of your efforts against the usurper who tried to claim my father's throne.
All I care about is getting troops.
Then we have a common goal. We may not like each other, but the Blight is our first priority. We need absolute unity to fight against the fulcrum of true evil. Unfortunately, while this debate rages, I have no power to send the troops you need. You've seen for yourself, the city is a slaughterhouse. Criminals run lawless. I could never hold the throne if I allowed such chaos.
There are some games, like, I know in GTA, if you go over the wrong airspace, they'll scramble fighters to shoot you down. And if you go into a military place, they will shoot you in GTA. So it is kind of realistic in that sense. Let's see, you seem to see
I only promised to hear your story. Now I will help when I can, but I must send what troops I have now to combat Jarvia and her so-called Carta. They know Orzammar is divided now and has no time for them. It's made them bold. If I show the city I can eliminate such a threat, well, let's just say my position would be stronger. I'd never ask for such a thing, but if you do eliminate Jarvia and her thugs, you would have my gratitude. And my promise that as king, I will send as many troops as you need to fight the Darkspawn. Unfortunately, I have little information on Jarvia. Her base of power is in Dust Town, the lowest part of the city, and my men have few sources there. Maybe the castless will talk more freely with a stranger.
Now that I think about it, don't we go to the Deep Roads during the actual Blight? I don't think we go to the Deep Roads during this time. We just kind of get a sneak peek of the Deep Roads.
And I will wait eagerly for your return.
Yeah, I think we go to the Deep Roads during the Blight, so we don't have to worry about it too much right now. I mean, the Blight's going on right now, but like when we fight the Blight, when we fight the actual war. Okay, where are we? Like, there's more to do here, I think, or... Oh, wait a minute, we already explored this area, didn't we? Alright, never mind. Alright, let's go to the Dust Town, is what I think he said. Okay. So we gotta go to Orzammar Commons, I think? Let me see what's over on the left, though. What the hell?
Corrupted the war. End this for Harrowmont.
As you wish.
Damn this lag! I mean, like, at what point, man? Like, this is just awful. It's so bad sometimes.
Let's get started.
I mean, it just, I hate it. I hate how it stutters so much like that. And like, it just literally freezes. Whoops.
I see it found some augmentation crystals. I was not even aware it knew about them. Well done. So,
I didn't want to talk
what does
to you.
it think? They don't make me look any wider, do they? I find I'm already too wide as it is.
Yeah, unfortunately the PlayStation 3 suffered a lot when it came to multi-platform titles because of the cell processor. It was apparently very difficult to code for. So the Xbox 360 got better ports. Exclusive titles made for the PS3 were better. They looked a lot better. If you look at Killzone 1 and 2, they look amazing. Especially, you know, and also Uncharted 1, 2, 3, and other games. The exclusive games look great, and they play great. But multi-platform titles like this, not so much.
It must be the vertical pattern it put them in. Did it know to do that? It must have. I think it should find some more as soon as possible. I want to glitter from ear to ear, so to speak.
This guy's weird. Alright. Let me go do what I wanted to do. Here's the bear. That's our new buddy. Okay. Any more fanatics?
I require a moment of silence to take in this magnificent sight.
This is Shaperate? What the hell is Shaperate? Alright, let's go see what it is. I mean, since we're here. What is this place?
Thief! Warden, I'm outraged. A thief in the Shaperate. What have we been reduced to? I did. He was bald, with the most garish brand across his head. Almost like he took pride in being castless. Imagine! He's probably in the slums somewhere. As if he'd find a buyer for a stolen tome in Dust Town. They couldn't know the value.
Well, we're heading to Dust Town anyway, so...
Oh, pardon me. Were you looking for a particular volume? Not that I could really help. I, don't know the libraries very well. I'm just doing some research. I was looking for something about the Orton Tig. It was lost during the last Blight, and there aren't many records left. They were a noble house once, descended from the Paragon Orton, who composed the grand epic of the Seven Brothers and the Ortonic Symphony. My mother's family believes they were descended from Kalana Orton, who was training in Orzammar when the Tig fell. I'm even named for the house, Orta. Unfortunately, any records would be buried in the Tig's ruins, somewhere in the deep roads. You're from the surface. What do you know about fighting Darkspawn? There aren't even any expeditions planned until they settle this election. Otherwise, you need special permission from the Assembly or some great lord. I hear Prince Balin and Lord Harrimont have both been sending out small teams these days. Yes, if you can find the Tig in any records, that could do it. That could prove I'm a noble. If you could. Maybe now that you're looking. It's almost too much to hope.
Alright. We can do that. He'll be on the way. We'll be going into the deep roads one day. The deep roads. Let's just take a look at this codex real quick. Because the deep roads are infamous. What the hell? Where would it be? There's too much shit here. Look at all this. Yeah, to hell with it. I don't even know where you would find the deep roads. It's too much shit here. Here's some books, more reading material. Man, who did they hire to write all of this shit, all this lore? Dude has to have a PhD in Dragon Age by now. There's so much shit. It's just like Elder Scrolls, you know, they have like all this stuff. Too much stuff. Yeah, there's like actually some videos on YouTube where someone sits down, like they literally sit down, you like their character sits down in a chair and they just read every single book in in the Elder Scrolls games. Like either, I mean, Skyrim and Morrowind and all that, they all share the same books. A lot of the books are the same. So, but they were playing like, I think it was Skyrim. And they just sat down and just read them all. So if you ever want to have someone read those books to you, then you can find it on YouTube. All right, let's talk to this person. Maybe they have a tome.
When I last walked this hall, Endrin was king and Orzammar was at peace. The memories often speak of the swiftness with which change overtakes us. But it is different to see it firsthand. I apologize, Warden. I should not burden a stranger with such thoughts. I am Zebor, the Shaper of Memories.
Oh, Elgor's making a sequel? An inconvenient sequel. I see.
The Shaperate guards Orzammar's knowledge. We have preserved in Lyrium all of the records of Dwarven history. The memories record all. They are how we know to which family a child owes life, how we trace lost Tigs. They ensure we forget nothing of our past, good or bad. Ask, and I shall do my best to answer.
Unfortunately, we don't have time for Orzammar history.
Your presence has been recorded in the memories.
I was hoping this guy would sell us some tomes, but I guess not. Alright, let's just go. You guys aren't really in the mood for Orzammar history, are you? You guys want to do some Orzammar history lessons today? Learn about the dwarves and all that shit? Or do you want to see some action? An adventure? These are the lava effects. You know, for the game and when it came out, they were adequate. They got the job done. Obviously, they didn't age so well.
Grey Wardens present in Orzammar. Endorsement of Lord Balin.
It already came out? I didn't even know. Didn't even know it existed. Alright, we're gonna leave.
Circulate. Is Lord Balin supported by
Pretty sure this is the way to go. Let's go to the Commons and then we'll go to the Dust Town. Okay. Dust Town. Where might Dust Town be? There it is. Just gotta go around the thing.
I sense something drawing
The
near.
Warden has joined with Balin. We can't allow it.
These D-bags. Watch this. Eat this, you fucks. What's better than Inferno? Inferno and a fireball. That's it. Just, basically 2 spells. I would manage to clear them all out. Oh, we gotta wait for the Inferno to die off. Alright, good. As long as they're busy, if they're all being kept busy, then I can hit them with the Inferno. Morgan also has a Blizzard ability. Very similar attack. It's just ice. Alright, Dust Town. See, that's what we gotta do when we get to the deep roads. We gotta get the enemies distracted, and then hit them with Blizzard and Inferno.
There's a risk approaching. We'll get plenty for their kid once we cut them out of it.
Okay, hit them with the Inferno. That's it. That's all you gotta do. As long as they're distracted, you hit them with Inferno and they're down. It's a great spell. As long as they're not fire immune, that is. If they were serious about climate change, they would support heat pumps and solar panels more. I mean, as the cost of solar is going down, more and more people are adopting solar panels in their home. Don't worry, it's gonna happen. Once technology increases to the point where solar panels become more and more efficient, and graphene is gonna change everything, because graphene can double the efficiency of solar panels. Right now they're around 30% efficiency. They'll be 60% if they're made out of graphene. And cheaper. Gonna be great.
Who are you? You don't look like any guardsman I ever saw, and that's not much of a uniform. Oh, you looking for a chance to bring in some coin? Could be I have that opportunity, especially for someone with a few connections above ground. Human kings, you know, they make these ridiculous laws. Like about who gets to buy and sell lyrium, The sacred gift the stone provides us to show her love. No law should regulate that. The laws are meant to keep mages away from the stuff, so there's always buyers in the Circle Tower. I got one man named Godwin. He's expecting a delivery of a stone's weight. You want an investment opportunity? I could see fit to, say, sell you that lyrium instead, at the reasonable price of 50 sovereigns. You can keep it, or, since you can travel freely from here, sell it to Godwin, who you know is buying. And if you bring back his return order, I could pay you, say, 20 sovereigns as a finder's fee. More so for someone like you, I guess. Most dwarves born down here have a natural immunity. Other races, there are problems if they spend too long with the ore. The real issue is that lyrium's valuable. It's only found down here, and human mages can't work without it.
Not a big fan of wind power, Chertka. Solar panels could be cheaper than your year's electricity bill. Yeah. Yeah, they pay for themselves eventually, because you could sell electricity back to the grid. Although I don't know how long that would take. The only issue is that they won't generate electricity at night. You can use batteries. I believe Tesla has already come up with a battery, a large battery that would just be in your house that would, store energy for the night. The only problem with that is that batteries have a finite lifespan, charge and discharge cycles, as you already know. So they would have to be replaced after a few years, and I don't know how expensive the battery, that giant battery, would be. That also increases the cost. But definitely as time goes on, when we get better batteries, better solar panels, I'm sure there will be a time when almost every house in the developed world, and even in developing countries, because they would probably be the ones who would most want to adopt it, especially in tropical environments where where they get a lot of sun. Solar power is much better for them. They would definitely jump on that. Yeah.
Long as you keep your eyes down and your mouth shut, we've got no further business.
What a D-bag. Is Nolavani still here? I'm not sure. She was having power outages before. She had like 2 power outages. I don't know if she's still here or not.
What do you want, Warden? You're out of your element down here. Is that so? What makes you think anyone here would turn this person in? You've walked into a sodding fight, Warden, and I've already passed your stupid tome along. Too bad for you.
Is it time to switch something else?
This guy fucked with the wrong guy. It's hilarious how they always think they can win a fight with me. Morons. Our house is in the wrong direction, so pounds would only give less than 30%. They would never pay off. Yeah. You need a house that's perpendicular to the sun's rays, right? So if the sun rises in the east and sets in the west, so the roof of your house has to be facing the east and the west, right? If it's facing the north and the south, it won't work. And that's the problem with Trump's stupid solar power panel wall, or whatever the fuck he wants to call it. He's putting solar panels on top of his wall because the wall runs east to west. So the panels wouldn't be facing the sun when it rises and it sets. And that's the whole point of solar panels. They have to be facing the sun. So it wouldn't work. At least it wouldn't work efficiently. It would be a waste. Yeah, I don't think, I think Nilvani... either her computer crashed or... Let me save. Either her computer crashed or her power failed or something like that.
Your clothes are so fancy. Did you get them topside? My mam used to say they don't got no stone to protect them topside. If I go up there, I'm gonna fall into the sky. Yes. When my dad left, he never came back. Who's to say he didn't fall up, eh? Don't fall into the sky when you go back up there.
What the hell was the point of talking to this guy? What a weirdo. Alright, enough wasting time. Let's talk to this person.
Have you a coin to spare, my lord? It's for my son. He's sick. He hasn't any clean clothes to wear or anything to eat today. Neither have I.
Yeah, Trump doesn't care about facts. He's too stupid.
Thank you. That a stranger would care so much when my own family barred me from their halls unless I'm willing to. But no! I can't bear to even think of it! My son's father is casteless, as is he. I used to be a minor, but my parents stripped my caste and refused to accept me back. Unless I agree to abandon the child in the deep roads and pretend I never bore him. I cannot abandon my baby. The Shapers teach that only children of true lineage exist, not those born casteless. But they never carried a child. He cries like any other infant, and smiles when he's warm and full. I can't kill him because of an accident of birth, an accident I forced on him. You would do that? But why? Then I cannot offer enough gratitude. But I warn you, my father is a stiff-necked man. His name is Ordell, and he's usually at Tapster's in the evening. I do not think he will listen to you. But I will wait anxiously to see if you can do what you promise.
Okay. We have to go inside the slums house, I guess. This is technically impossible. Nothing is impossible with that attitude. You won't last long. There are things that are impossible. I'm sorry to say. How is he arriving at that conclusion that nothing is impossible? There are impossible things.
What now? Allow me. I could do that for you. What's next?
What's the point of this house? There's nothing in here.
Hey there, stranger. 6 bits for a tumble. 2 silvers if you all want to go at once. It's everywhere. That's the problem. There's nowhere she can't see you.
Well, where is she? I gotta find her.
Hey there, stranger. 6 bits for a tumble. I weren't talking to you. Hear me?
Man.
No one, no one, don't look at me.
Well, look at that. It's not often old Nadezhda sees a fine-dressed stranger here in Dust Town. Help a poor cripple. What are you looking for? Know her. I used to run with her. Jarvia took over the Carta not more than a year ago, and already she's got every duster with both legs bearing swords for her. Won't be easy. She's gotten real careful since Barat died. Real paranoid. She's got Carta members all carrying these fingerbone tokens. She scratches some mark into them so she'll know they came from her. There's doors to her base all over the city, but only one is ever open at a time. And if you show up without a token, you'd never know it was there.
Way of keeping up pressure and power. Way of leading. Seminars for managers. I don't agree with that control through pressure concept. It's old school. It's also not true. If you can't do something, then you can't do it. I don't like that kind of attitude.
Can't help you there, Salrocka. The Carta member... Now, how about that coin you promised? I'll think of you when I go to bed with a full stomach.
I'll be nice. I'm a very magnanimous person. Oh, we probably gotta go here. Some kind of slot here. But I don't know how to get through it.
You're back. I thought you weren't coming. What did he say? I'll wait as long...
Get me in there.
Yes? Why is someone like you hanging about? Don't fall in...
Why are there dead pigs over here? That just leads back out. The slums house. Yeah, there were dead pigs over there. I don't really get it. What the hell? There's a person there.
Don't you go asking so many questions. Get you in trouble one day.
Alright. I'm a little stuck at the moment. I'm also a little tired. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
What are you looking for? We got nothing to buy for the likes of you. Or maybe you wanted to sell. Of course.
Let me just see what he has real quick. That's what I already have.
You're back. You got more business for me? Only Jarvia's men know all the entrances to her base. But I tell you, I've watched them. They go up to what look like bare walls, and poof! Gone. Like there's a secret door. There's one just across the way. Watch long enough, and you'll see. Now you want to buy something, or are we done? That's what I thought.
Let's see. just gotta keep on looking. Hold on. There's gotta be a way. Gotta inspect things more carefully.
I don't know anything. Leave me alone.
Gotta look carefully. There's a way in there.
Spare a coin? 2 bits for the needy? What are you trying to do? Kill me? Spare a coin? 2... Keep asking questions.
Yeah, the pyramid, everyone wants to move up. Does not share information. Yeah, people are selfish. Selfish fuckers. Can't stand them. Maybe there's something in here that I missed.
Well, look what
Here
we
we are.
have here.
Jarvia said you were looking for trouble. Congratulations. You found it.
I sense something drawing near.
Hey, I found trouble. Guess what? Inferno time. It's a little cramped, but it's worth it.
Don't kill me! Sonny ancestors! What do they teach you on the surface? You fight like a bleeding archdemon. Sweet bloody stone, look at them all! No! Jarvia will kill me if I tell you. I might as well die fighting.
Fucker. Well, he got his wish. Stupid way to structure people. I can't stand these stupid structures, man. Pyramids for Egypt. Actually, the Japanese wanted. Oh, here we go. This is the thing. The Japanese wanted to build a pyramidal structure in the ocean called the Exceed 4000. It's pretty cool. Nah, you're right. People need to cooperate, man. Not compete. Not throw each other under the bus constantly. Can't fucking stand that shit. Alright, here we go. Alright, good. I wonder how long these load times are. They're as long as like 30 seconds sometimes. It's insane. Maybe even longer. Especially if you count the saving. Alright, so actually I'm gonna close up for tonight. Yeah, I think something happened in Nilavani's computer, or maybe her power went out or something. So I don't want to get too far ahead without her here. So we'll pick this up again tomorrow. Yeah, like I said, I'm not really sure how much longer it's gonna take. I mean, these quests are very long, and of course the Deep Roads is extremely long. So You know, could be 2 billion more streams. I don't know. But we'll see. Anyway, I want to thank everyone for streaming with me. Thank you so much. Thank you, Chertka. Thank you, Zax. Thank you to Nilavani. And hope to see you again tomorrow. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.